Not too long ago, we used to build different services as modules and pack them in one big monolith, making it a big fat service, which was difficult to scale. As a result, we broke services to mean-wise and made smaller services designed to do specific work efficiently and scale only if desired. But with increase in number of services, we hit another roadblock, that is, communication between different services, as they were deployed as separate instances. REST API has been preferred approach, but now its own complexity grows manifold with ever-increasing microservices, as we need to maintain the contract between the producer and consumer, also making it very tightly coupled and dependent on each other. In this video, we will look at another approach of communication between microservices called Event-Driven Architecture. Welcome to Coding Saint, where we dive deep into coding tutorials and best practices. Let's take an example of an e-commerce application. Here, whenever you do an order, notification, delivery, and inventory services are invoked. You get a notification email, your product delivery process is initiated, and inventory is updated. If order service emits any event like order received, cancelled, or order updated, these services are interested to know about it. Order services can simply emit the event and moves on. The services like notification, delivery, and inventory listens to it by subscribing and starts their own process. Are you seeing similarities between event-based and message-based system? Yes, it is similar, but still there are differences. We will look at differences later. But before going there, let's check how it eliminates the risk which we had with REST API, comparing both of them side by side. Now, we already know that the REST services are very tightly coupled. But what happened if one of the services is down? It has cascading effect. Just think if inventory service is down, but order or notification can't communicate to it, and these processes are also hampered, might be leading to their failures as well. Now let's compare it with event-driven systems. If one of the services is down, order can still work. Messages are stored at broker, and once service is up, it starts processing as usual. Okay. Now let's go back to check how event-driven systems are different from message-based system. Let's look at the message-driven systems. Here message is more like a command, making producer already having the context or the knowledge about the consumer. In this, message order service knows the mail has to be triggered and to whom and what is the subject, which is not even the domain of order service or its work. Now let's look at the event-driven system. Order service emits the order related to event, like order created, updated, or cancelled. It need not to worry about who is doing what. It just sends and forgets. The interested services can listen and start their process. Now let's do a quick recap of what we have learned. That is how event-driven system compares to the REST API. REST API-driven systems are synchronous, tightly coupled, with cascading effect of failure to another services. Real-time processing in REST-based system is difficult and requires polling. But event-based systems are asynchronous, loosely coupled, and has better fault tolerance and are very easy to scale. Real-time processing in this case is almost immediate and as and when event arrives. If you like the video, please hit the subscribe button to motivate me to record further such informative videos. See you into the next video where we deep dive into creating the event-driven microservices using Spring Boot APIs.